Welcome back. It's been a long time. I missed y'all guys. Y'all miss me? So let's jump right back into it. I took a large absence due to school. Congratulations to I did achieve my bachelor's. Most people don't do that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I major in CIS. For those of you who don't know what that is computer information systems. And I also minor in fine arts, and I also finished with magna cum laude, in case anybody was wondering, you know what I'm saying? Because your boy just waiting on my degree, but you know how those things go. But let's just go ahead and cut to the chase. I just wanted to say I appreciate the people who are still subscribed to me currently. The people that are getting the chance to peep out this video, I appreciate you guys for even clicking on the video. I swear, without you, this ain't gonna never take off, you know what I'm saying? So, and I appreciate anybody that clicked off early. I know it just wasn't, you know, keeping you interested. That's cool. I get that. I've been there before. So, slight interruption. Had to make sure I answered the phone call from my lady. Make sure you always put your lady first, even in these videos. But back to what I was saying. So I just wanted to go ahead and cover what I'll be covering for the rest of my YouTube career on this channel specifically. I will be creating another channel, and I'm sure I'll find some way to promote that channel as well through this channel, so you all can, you know, get over there in case you're interested. And I'll cover that in a few as well. I just wanted to say I will be continuing the anime reviews. Times have changed since I've been reviewing. Shows have come, shows have gone. So, you know, I have a little bit to play with, and I lost a lot, you know what I'm saying? But that just comes with, you know, responsibilities and whatnot. I will be covering Spy Family. Yeah. I will be covering One Piece, My Hero Academia, heavily academia on that. And also I will be covering Bleach. Though I know in the past I've covered mangas, I don't think I'm going to continue that approach anymore. I think I'm going to officially move on to just strictly anime. I do read manga, of course, on my own accord, but I do think me reviewing it will be as interesting. It just, you know, for lack of better words. But with that being said, big announcement for this channel I wanted to say, because this is just something I've always wanted to do and I've always talked about doing it. I will be adding on the horror genre, whether that be horror anime, which I did watch the new Netflix special, can't remember the name. I know a lot of people hated some of the episodes, but I did kind of like that. But just horror in general. So that will be, you know, realistic people, real actors, you know what I'm saying, real themes, however you want to go about saying that. I do have a list here. I wrote it down because it was going to be a lot to remember, but I will say that I'm going to say the ones I'm going to watch that have already came out and I'm going to review, and I hope I can capitalize on the demographic that have seen it already. But we have Fear, which I had and this isn't a racial thing, but, you know, when I see a lot of people that look like me in a horror movie, I get excited because that's just rare. You know, you don't often, you know, Jordan Peele's doing his thing right now, but it's not that often that you see a majority me looking cast, you know what I'm saying, without trying to, you know, put words out there or, you know, a narrative out there that doesn't exist. It's just not often. Not saying it doesn't happen, not saying it doesn't exist, not saying there's a lot of movies out there, you know, on the market, but, you know, just from my personal experience growing up a horror fan, I just don't see that as much. So I'm very excited to review Fear. I'm gonna watch that. I'm mad I missed the release, but it's just been a lot going on, you know, transitioning out of school. I literally just graduated in December, so you know, bear with me. Also, I will be doing the Scream movie that just recently released, Scream 6, only because big Wes Craven fan. Always been a Wes Craven fan. That's never gonna change. So, whether or not he does the movie, whether or not he's the one in charge of the movies anymore, I guess that doesn't really matter to me. I guess it's just a legacy for me, kind of like Naruto and Boruto. It's just something that it connects with and it reminds me of my childhood. Megan, because I do love a good doll slasher flick. I've watched The Puppet Master. You know, I was there, not there doing the Child's Play, but I was there when it was hot. I was there when Child's Play was hot. I watched all the Chuckies. I watched the new Chucky TV show. I mean, it's not a genre that I'm never gonna forget. So, of course, and I also grew up reading R.L. Stein. So, shout out to the 1998 movie, Fear Street. I watched that, but I also very much grew up on the Night of the Living Dummy, so I very much love that genre, that specific category of horror, even though it's just not as popular anymore. I mean, because we got all these AI robots and stuff. Because not everybody wants to be technical. Because I honestly, gosh, hated that one Chucky movie with Luke Skywalker. Wasn't for me. Not my type. Not my cup of tea. But I did like the homage to the first death scene though. Appreciate that. Also, I will be checking out I think it's Knock at the Cabin, with Dave Bautista. M. Night Shyamalan, I really didn't realize I was watching so many of his movies until I finally, found the name behind, the face behind the name, found the movies behind the name, however you want to phrase that as well. I'm very happy to say that I do like his movies, The Happening, a few others. I'm not gonna be able to remember them all. I'm not gonna say I'm a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan. I'm not gonna sit there and cap on my rap, but he is a very good director. Granted, some movies haven't been well received recently, but I'm still gonna give him a chance because, like I said, I know he can make a great movie. I know he can. So look forward to that. Be looking out for that one as well. And I also want to do Booger Sugar Bear. I've been hearing that people are gonna demonetize for saying the other word. So when I do release that review, I will label it under Booger Sugar Bear. Just so I don't get demonetized, because I'm just starting back out again. I'm actually reactivating this account, so I don't want to lose it as soon as I get it back. You know what I mean? Now, with those announcements out of the way, drum roll, please. Alright, I'm just gonna read this one off the list. I do intend to cover all of these movies as well. We have VHS 85. I'm a big fan of the VHS series. Found film movies aren't my favorite. I remember the Blair Witch Chronicles. I remember all of that, but I like VHS though. I will tell you that. It always stuck with me after I watched the first one, so I chose I was gonna stick with it. The Blackening, of course, as I mentioned earlier, it's not often you see a full cast in a horror movie depicted that look like me. You know what I mean? So in the comedy aspect, it's definitely gonna make me want to go see it even farther. So even more. I gotta get my words together. See it even more. But I'm very excited to review that one as well. I'm gonna catch that one after it's released. I will probably go to the movie theater, and then as soon as I get out of the movie theater, I'm giving y'all that review. That's a fact. All right. And Time Cut. I'm hearing, just because of who's behind this one, and mainly how they described it. Time Cut, what they're describing that one is, and the release on these two movies are to be announced. So I'll give you the release dates as well if you're looking for that. But Time Cut is being described as Back to the Future meets what was the comparison? Back to the Future meets the Scream franchise, and I think that was just a very unique way of putting it, and I'm hooked already. I gotta remember what reviewer, because I watch reviewers as well, so I need to go remember what reviewer made that comparison or that connection, or made that announcement, because I want to give him his respects. But yeah, after that description alone, I have to watch and review that movie. You know what I mean? Both of those movies are good. So for someone to say that they're meeting and making a baby, can you tell me? And then there's Deliverance. I'm hearing Monique is in that. I don't know if anybody that's watching this is familiar with Monique, but Precious, the movie Precious, the comedian Monique, the Parkers, however you remember her, that is also to be announced. Also, we have The Boogeyman coming out June 2nd, 2023, as if Candyman and it worked bad enough. We're getting a real Boogeyman, so get excited for that. All right, because I think I said the date, but I will say it again. June 2nd, 2023. Be looking forward to that. Salem's Lot. Stephen King. As many of you don't know, my favorite Stephen King movie is It. I grew up off the OG. Me and my sister had it on VCR, and that was our favorite movie to watch together. That was a horror movie. Very much enjoyed that as well. So I think I'm very much gonna enjoy Salem's Lot, just like I enjoyed Pet Sematary and Misery, and a lot of other Stephen King movies I could probably think of, but I'm not trying to make this movie succeed past a certain time. Also, Evil Dead Rise, which will be released April 21st, 2023. I don't have to say much about that. Okay. There's no Ash in it though. Sorry for Ash fans. I'm not really sorry, but sorry. And then I think lastly on my list is Nefarious, and I just saw the trailer for that on YouTube. It wasn't gonna make the list until I saw it, and that's due in April. I don't think I got the exact date, but when the movie does drop, I will get that review to you. I'm excited for that. It's supposed to be one of those, it's gonna be one of those mind twisters where the person's telling you that this is what's going on, and then it's up to the main character to figure out if it's really true or not. And then I'm sure it's going to be twists and turns throughout the entire movie. But it's a horror movie, and it also takes place in prison, so that's very new to me as well. So I'm excited for all of that. I'm excited to bring you guys these reviews. I'm excited. I'm just excited in general because this is me finally having that time to bring me to the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. So with that being said, I hope you guys are excited as I am. I hope you guys tune in. I hope you guys enjoy this journey we're gonna go on, and let's get it.